play. I mean, you look at this now, you look at the bans that we've got, you assume Kitchen's going to be quite locked down for these two teams. His own devices on the top floor, and he finds a second. And you can see
and it will be able to potentially work with that as well. So the grenade now being cooked in, will be tossed in. Gets the kill as well. Anarchic just blocked off the ADS.
This could be all she wrote. He just has to play this on the backboard. There's the first, there's the 0, there's the second. There it is. Almost caught it. But
to go for a flank. A Scyther is going to be able to land the first one. Diffuser will go down soon. 45 seconds will be on the clock. Will Cowana be able to counter that? Yes, they can.
Oh, they are grasping now. They pick it up, but just enough time to try and put it back down. There's the spray. There's the pre-fire. There's always with a lock. And there's Sloth from the back stairs.
Members ready to pick him up. So that's not really an issue. But they don't really have the opportunity to go for the verticality. And that means Kendra is going aggressive right now. Tries to spray down 1, 2. That's the kill. Shepard with an actual team kill, yeah.
Andrew finds one, Sloth finds another, Joystick finds a big trade, but it's a 2 versus 1. Oh no, Echo, he's still on low health, sees a drone go by. But you assume it's a 5-0. Body inside the freezer, Scyther rotates up the back of the red stairs, doesn't quite catch an Arctic, who has a very important cold now. They have to try and swing on the body in the middle. Grizzly is the one that finds it, goes for the pickup before they attempt the plant. All the bullets on the diffuser planter, but Kenny's there first. Cowana, map point.
Some might be thinking right now, why did you... The final entry of the round, especially as Scyther and Joystick will go down. It's a 2-on-5 situation now, and the plant is coming through. 45 seconds soon to be on the clock, and it's only up 2 always now.
They saw an opportunity. Pillars and tries to find somebody on the back stairs, but it's Sloth to end it. It's GG's in chat. Smiles on Cowana, and Empire unfortunately crumble. The worst they have all season.
We are going to be walking away with this win right here, right now, and Sloth from 12-6. Really carrying Cowana. Not really, I have to say. Like
information there, and we're seeing a bit of an increase in Wamai bans recently, Jess. To Leon there, leaving us 5 versus 4, 4 versus 3 as kills start to rain in. This is the Church and Arsenal bloodbath in action here. It's Rogue coming for Hive. It's too big, I am certain, for him to climb as round 1 goes to Rogue. Round 1 here, it's going to come down to these very final kills. We find ourselves 1 versus 1. It's Corey, ring around the roses, finds Prano and shuts down round 2 for Rogue. And right now, to get hit as Leon finds a kill onto Hive, but they continue persisting. They try to get that diffuser down. Can they lock it in? Prano keeps going. No. Any sort of joy that Team Secret thought they might be able to find there. Sleben tries to find the men, can only get 1. Rogue another. Now 3 versus 3, 5 seconds left to go. Time is going to be a huge factor for Team Secret here. They decide to just bull rush on into sight and try and find the kills, but no, planting, and that could be challenged from the hatch which is open. There is a man from Secret on that double window of billiards to try and prevent that, and we get kills raining in both directions, but the plant goes down successfully. It's all going in. Aces gets onto the diffuser. Out comes a run out from Corey. He will manage to down Sleb, and Cryan finishes him off, and that's going to allow Aces to successfully disable the diffuser there. And that was a great collapse back onto site from Rogue. Disrupt this plant from going down though, so that is a big play from Sleben, but Aces makes his way in and kills. Corey finds the diffuser and starts putting it down on the ground. He has to stick this. The time is out, and he does so successfully. 2 versus 2, finds himself a work to do to keep Secret fighting. He's going to lose his breath, going to lose his life to rips out on the rappel, and that was a very nice attack from Rogue. Secret are well aware of everything that Rogue are trying to do, but they're not aware of Aces moving round, just manage themselves fighting on Clubhouse. Prano will find shots onto 1, but his Oppo, Gomfe, is downed. He's going to be out for all intents and purposes.
What's he doing? I very much agree. I'm sure he's saying some other things there, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do the voiceover for him, and wow, what a game for Rogue to be able to really solidify that they are.
Shaiko, and well, you would like to see Bride back in his old role as well when BDS just got started. Basically, when BDS was still getting
to actually succeed. Another frag grenade is bounced around. Another bit of pressure from the window. There's the first. Can't find the second though. Secretly has the pick up, and they have a minute to try and capitalize.
That's the danger indeed, but Shaiko will be able to reply, and that is Doki out of the question right here. Rafal able to land another kill as well, secretly will drop, and it's
hold on to saves. Tries to lean through, can't quite find the first. There's the trade, there's a split angle of a man on the second. Shaiko with a double. He's trying to bait them to swing round on the fire, can't find it, and Bride puts BDS into the plant on the opposite side, but another smoke comes down and he has to get out of there quick. 15 seconds, 2 canisters, 1 still in pocket, but Bride is swinging to get the one on the big window, finds 1, can't find 2, run out of bullets, and there it is. The rotation from Alems gets 1 post-plant situation. The cover is there though, Blur locks it off for NaVi with pace. For the first time, they're going for a blue take, and the first time it's successful. Doki is already in sight, almost. Shaiko dancing around the pillar and applying some pressure from deep, but hey, there's Saves doing his laundry and picking up the bodies too. Shaiko finds secretly and drops a body, but blurs a trade, and it's trades all apiece. Suddenly only Renshiro, a player, hasn't quite found a true impact into this game yet, and won't. But look at Saves on the opposite side, sneaking in. Bride gets Saves, Blur gets Alems, and Nath finds the body balance for their favor. Bride sees Rafal under the pressure of 2. He just goes for it and gets dropped for his troubles, but Nath is going to try and stick it with the cover that's no longer there. A triple for Bride now as Nath goes for that kill, but 7 seconds and no way through. 3-3. Just got caught on the camera at the last time. They know he's there, and now they know he's all that's left, and there's Nathan, who decided he wasn't going to wait for the fight down below. NaVi, they put themselves propped up and stacked BDS in front of them and said, well, you're not coming in this way, lads. Where he's gone, only that he is, and that could come back to haunt them. A trade goes through. Rafal finds Doki, 2 puts the body balance back in BDS's favor. Alems finds Nath as well on the rotation. Blur by could have been them winning the round. He's close. He drops the diffuser for a triple. He's waiting for his 4th. As secretly locks off the top of the stairs. Blur buried under the window, sees the head, can't quite get the legs, and it's Blur with a knife.
That was so anxious to watch right there. But
it's Shaiko that finds Saves, and Doki gets a very important revenge, but there is pressure, and there is a blaze of red and blue kills in the top corner. It's now suddenly just the Clash, all alone and swinging in every possible angle. Bride is going to try and stick it, but he doesn't have to, as yet again. Blur is the one that's stepping up to try and hold the mantle of Freezer, but it's Doki that actually gets the kill. There's that kill, and there's Shaiko looking for the drop, finds the kill before he even hits it, and now it's a 4 versus side now as he swings aggro. There it is. Doki finds a triple and puts themselves alone against it, but it's a quad for Doki. He is heading out of there. Timeout, and it's a Doki round.
Very well played here by Doki, able to pick up 3.
No C4, but he's dug in and he can't quite get Renshiro. He slips on past the diffuser, still try and fervently pick it up. There's a drop from the other side. The man's down. Just find the planter. There he is. NaVi is finding the fight and drops it to a double from Blur. Puts the pressure. There's the drop. Rafal with the C4 gets 1 and knows that they're there and holding it, but Nath gets the fight and the fire, and Blur gets the game for NaVi.
Look at them right there. They're absolutely screaming it out. You get it down. You have the hatch to use for that vertical play. NaVi are your leaders in EUL right here. They did manage to beat BDS, who looks so unbeatable.
2 more limitations in terms of that spray from range. Citizen. That was it, and the pressure's come through, and that's a free kill. Swung round, didn't check the corner.
Damage there, and Blaz is going to take even more Citizens on an absolute tear at the minute. He's just flipping 180 this side to that inside.
Gets caught in the crossfade there, but Virtue locks off the support structure and finds Spark. Chaoxis finally stops Citizen, puts us into a 2 versus
shot in the world. A headshot onto Chaoxis, and that is followed up by a second, a 2 for Virtue, finishing off the round for G2, and that is a good ground floor defense to start things off.
There's dropped, and there's an angle and a swing and a pick, and Virtue finds the saving grace.
Something they've really failed to do so far.
Chaoxis swings round and gets 1. There's Uno, though. Actually shot up from underneath. There it is, and there it goes. Oh no! The Pogmat, it's back.
What a performance we're having from Kayak so far, not just on the frost. Very nice nade from Derzer onto Kanto. Cannot over-egg the difficulty of those nades onto the Route 1. This time, it seems to be working out for them. Derzer is getting the diffuser down. Citizen is fighting. That's a 1. But it looks like the angles are pretty much covered. He wins 1. He brings it to a 1 versus 1. Surely not. Citizen is looking to clear this out. Does he know where the last man is? He moves around Derzer after getting the plant. Shuts down.
Away. It's Blaz. He's looking to try and get the swing on the second, but he's a bit too deep. Unfortunately, the shotgun doesn't work that far, but Virtue behind the bar in the meantime. It's still covered, and it's still TrainHard to find their second.
There we go. This is the performance that we wanted to see out of TrainHard. We want them to make a challenge of this game. We want
swanning towards Blaz there across the top. They find him, they lock it down, and now they've been able to find that coveted bit.
I can't see the third player for the side of TrainHard. He's down there on side stairs. That's to cover this plant, and that's exactly what he tries to do, but it's going to be Chaoxys who beats him on the reverse angle. What a shot coming out of Chaoxys, Em.
Dug in the gun vault and made sure he made it count. Beautiful play. There, more flashes, more grenades, more utility to get this one body out. The crossfire comes through. Blaz is able to pick up some of the pieces and keep them safe for now. Time on a single door. It's just whether they can get the swing. Nore opens up in the best possible way. Gets one, gets dropped and traded. They know exactly where they are. There's the first of those canisters. They're concerned of just where they are. And there he is. Pops them and drops them. Less than 30 seconds now to go on the timer. Kayak is playing deep, and that shotgun won't work at this range. And Kayak, he certainly does. G2.
Kill or two and give them that man advantage so they're not playing from behind. Allowing Uno to walk in, shot headshots onto people is not going to help the cause here. We have 2 kills rain back in, but it won't be enough as 2 more are answered from Citizen and Kanto, and that is a quick finish for G2.
To discount how TrainHard played, because they put up a great energetic fight in the early game. It just seemed like as soon as G2 had this moment of, well, we know what we can do and we know how we can do it and win our
against Vitality on this map.
Too many new additions to the side of Team Vitality to give you guys any statistical analysis. I've got nothing for you. That is a suppressed TCSG, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't do enough damage onto the side of that particular ace. And, well, Virtus.Pro, they just needed to get everyone to peek into their crosshairs there. And I think that TCSG, and I don't want to blame it on the Freezer player there.
For all as well, he just serves as this awkward kind of cut on red stairs to separate the team in half. And here we go. They haven't cleared him out. It would absolutely not to be the case. P4 into the 1 versus 1 upstairs, loses out to Pasha. Shinka finds one more on the downstairs. He finds 2. It's a 1 versus 1. There's 5 seconds left. Russian teams and being slow seems to be the curse. 2 seconds left. Can't find the man. He's on the right. He misses him though. Didn't
run out there, Bibu. And guess what? Any other weapon other than the Roni, you would have had it. And uh-oh, here we go. It's P4. I said if he hits his shots, he'll be able to hold Piano all by his lonesome, but the rotate from WTG means he can't hold everything.
50 seconds remaining. We're still fighting over the point of ingress on this map. C4 comes out, finds one. Rise does finally collect the header.
But there's no possibility in a 1v4, 20 seconds left, he makes it work. My biggest takeaway from that was getting this plant down to be Kajeka to get it out, and it will all go down to kills. A couple of headshots to finish it and make something happen.
I was going to say he needs to get Shinka back up. He's in a 1 versus 3, but goes to show how much damage can be done with intel. They knew there was a drop coming in through the skylight. They were ready. They lined up the 2.
Now, this verticality is going to work really well for him because they've already made their way in onto side. Bibu's hit nothing but headshots, it's felt like, for the past 2 rounds. And Shinka holding on to red. It was almost like the attackers became the defenders there halfway through that round. That's a swift one, but a dominant one nonetheless.
A rescue effort to pull off here. Looking out towards Firebase, gets sprayed out by Rise. Vitality goes 6 and 4. Jess, the curse cannot leave VP's team right now. Window here, the Sledger is playing close, but Rise finds the kill. Shinka goes down at the same time, mind you. Not super ideal, but 2 kills. There has got to be a miracle here to hold this one back. Rask finds 1. It's a technical 1 versus 3 with Shinka still down. He's feeding a bit of information back and forth. The defuse coming in. I don't know if they can see it from here. The run out comes through. The spray comes in. They do finish it off. Virtus.Pro aren't going to throw this one away. It might down here and not let this progress into overtime. VP are the one facing off against the numbers. Pasha finding 1, put down to about 15 HP. Finds a second. The SMG control is
spotted away his position. And, you know, with Milon running out aggressive before, it meant that they dwindled numbers there. Droning's been great. Utility usage has been great. And knowledge has been great. Bibu, he's thriving off all the intel that his teammates are giving him.
That's another really late opening kill, mind you, though, with 35 seconds left on the clock. P4 does P4 things, just walks forward and collects kills. And outside of WTG finding Rise, that was a near flawless round and a 3K for P4. That was the kind of damage that he was doing in Monday's game, and they managed to make it work.
Goes down, and a grenade will get the white stairs. Oh no, it's coming to fruition now, Des. Surely this is going to be a Vitality win.
Too much, I think. Plant going down from Cactus, but it is Pasha. We've seen him pull off wonders before, but he can't pull off the third. The ace eighth wonder of the world is the one to go to. It's Shinka after a couple.
But that is much more than they need to be able to propel themselves up the standings. And unfortunately for VP, even though they galloped themselves into overtime, the curse continues. The VP curse, I'm going to call it from now on.
This week, and this is where we sit at stage 1, day number 5. NaVi and BDS tied at 13 points, but NaVi beating BDS today means that they hold the tiebreaker, and that basically puts them 1 slot above BDS.